Yo, what is good, everyone? TK Trades here, back on a trade recap of the day. Today is 16th July, 2026. I'll be going over the two trades I ended up taking. All right, let's get into it. Let's get straight into it. Going into the day. One sec. Yeah. Going into the day. I honestly had a mixed bias. I wasn't sure, but let's mark this out. That's one draw liquidity. Yes, I don't know if it had its previous day low. I think yes did have its previous day low. Yes had previous day low as well. Going into the 4 hour. You know how I like to do my analysis. Going to the 4 hour. 4 hour bearish fair value gap tapping. This is protected, so we're in a downtrend. This is my higher high of my 4 hour trend. Same here. True. I noticed that overnight we got a bearish SMT here. There's a fucking bearish SMT here. Can you believe that? Uncorrelated. Like crazy. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Bearish SMT here. That's why this is my higher low, correct? No more gaps on the 4 hour, cool. We look on the 1 hour. Ooh, one sec. Oh my god, this shit is so clean, bro. Alright, I'm not taking it anyways. Bro. Fuck. Going on the 1 hour. What do I see? I see 1 hour bearish for value gap tap and bar boom. Straight sauce. Protected. Protected. I see that. I'm so distracted. I'm so sorry. There's a possible trade because of the LR. I really like it. It's fine. You know, I decided I can't get distracted here. I'm not taking a trade in Asia. That's it. Not today, especially. Just not feeling it today. 1 hour fair value gap tap and cool. So now we took out this low, right? So there is a potential bullish SMT here. So you know what the condition is, right? We push higher, and if this bullish strike fails, then on ES we can target this low. So what do I see here? I see here 1 hour gap. This is protected, right? 1 hour bullish bearish fair value gap tap, and this is protected. So I also see this is protected. So what is my condition? I want this gap to hold. We're bearish. I want bearish PGS to hold. Could I have taken AK model? Damn, OTE would have just got edged. Anyways, so my condition for shorts is us getting a reaction from this bearish gap. True, that's right. Us getting a reaction from this bearish gap is a condition because higher high, lower high, higher high, we need to reject from here. That's my condition. Um, Going into market open. Also, condition is this bullish gap does not get follow through. We had a bullish SMT here, right? So we got a bullish SMT and we got displaced higher. Uh, if we are to hold this bullish SMT, this 15-minute gap needs to hold. So rejecting from here and rejecting from here. These are my two conditions. Same here. Okay. Going into the day. Going into the day, we pumped. There's LR here, yes. We pumped. We tapped the 1 hour gaps. So if we are bearish, we need to reject from here, right? We generated equal highs. Where can we 930. Oh shit, I marked the wrong gap. Yeah. So we pumped to this 1 hour bearish gap, and that's my condition. True. Where can we now? We generated equal highs. So equal highs is generated liquidity to me. Where can we manipulate? We generate liquidity. Where can we manipulate before delivering this drop? We can manipulate to these equal lows plus 15-minute gap, and then push higher. We can do something like this. We generated liquidity here on NQ2. So we generated liquidity. We could manipulate, and then go higher. That was pretty much the idea. Generated liquidity. So whenever I see that, I'm saying I hope that generated liquidity remains, because I can take a short. I can take the short to catch the manipulation. And this is my catalyst. I took my short here. Stops here. My TP was actually here. Yeah, so that's the thing. This is my trade. It has a good protected stop. I like this trade. We had stop losses at equal highs right there. Generate liquidity. Where can we manipulate 15-minute gap? And then I was expecting this 15-minute gap to deliver because of the generated liquidity. One thing I did wrong is I went break even after this candle. I got break even on this. One thing what lessons learned is that I set this is my TP, right? This needs to be my break even, and then I just hold it for 1:1. I set my stop loss, I set my break even, I set my TP, and then I let it run. So this I got break even because of it was a good trade. Same thing here. This would have been my trade. Break even here. And we let it ride. That would have been my trade. Why? The stop loss is at generated liquidity. So I'm assuming that we leave this liquidity, we manipulate to this unfilled 15-minute plus equal lows on ES. We had equal lows here on the 1 minute, equal lows, and then we push higher. But I got break even on that. Next, what is my condition? Next, we're already in bearish order flow, right? So we rejected EQ of this range. Cool. Oh my god. We rejected EQ of this range. We rejected this 1 hour bearish gap. Now technically in bearish order flow, this needs to be high resistance liquidity, right? So boom, now my condition for longs. We have an SMT. Also, these are data lows. And we have a high time frame SMT, but we also have a low time frame SMT right here. Oh my god. We have a low time frame SMT right here. So I was using that also as my condition. So this is a protected point of price. But if we counteract this entire bullish leg, then we're aiming for these relatively close plus data lows, a good strong draw liquidity. And condition is that this 15-minute gap doesn't break. So can you guess what the trade I took? Push down. At this point, this is last resort longs. We're literally at 0.7. So if we get back below this low, it's clear that we're shorting. But we came down. I was like hoping for a pullback. Where can we manipulate to? So we got this huge rejection, right? This instant rejection. So we started respecting bearish P areas. What was my trade? My trade is basically AK model. I limited this gap. This is literally my trade. This qualifies for a trade today. Why? I know we left equal highs up here, but I was just following order flow. It is a protected stop. That's why, because we made a higher high, came down, and I don't expect us to visit this high. And where can we manipulate? What's the last place to manipulate to before delivering our draw, which is here? A last place to manipulate to is this 30-minute gap. As soon as we came into the 30-minute gap, boom, I entered. Stop loss there, TP, right fucking there. I got lucky. I was thinking of limiting like this gap or something, and just holding for. I was thinking of limiting this gap, this inverse, and just having a manual stop, but I was like, okay, but let me get like a deeper retrace. If you retrace into the 30-second gap, I'm taking that. So I took this. It's also an AK model pretty much, protected range, directional deciding trade, bada boom. So I took this trade and banged out. So this is the one trade I ended up taking to pass my eval, and that was it for me. So directional deciding, yes, we had equal highs, but condition failed, bullish displacement, condition 15-minute gap not holding, condition range failing, good drawn equity. That's it, man. Peace.